account war. All right, y'all, it's your boy, the ghost of Shift Up, Zxous, and we are back here for some account wars. We are doing a newbies edition where we're taking a look at people from the level range of 100 to 200, so a bit newer to the game, and seeing how they are, and I'm going to give them my best advice. We do have 2 accounts to go through. There was 3, but I can't log into one of their accounts, so it's only going to be 2 this episode. If you guys want to be a part of account wars, all you got to do is fill out the form down below in the description, and I did add a feature where you can submit photos and videos. So if you're not comfortable with sharing your account to me, you can go ahead and do that as well. Now, before we get in this video, I do want to thank every single one of you guys. You guys know what's going on, or you guys know what happened, but your boy has finally bounced back. Thank you guys for all your support. Realistically, you guys are amazing, right? We did get those few iffy comments, but nothing is gonna hold me down. Literally nothing is gonna hold me down anymore, so it is what it is. But thank you guys all so much for your support. I could have asked for a better community, realistically. But make sure you guys subscribe and like on this video. Let's try to get 300 likes. I feel like that's a reach. Let's try to get 300 likes though, and 10 new subscribers. Let's get into the video. All right, y'all, so we are on our first player's account. We are on Lahi's account. Lahi's favorite character is Naga and Crown. They obviously are from the level range of 100 to 200. They've been playing for 1 to 3 months, so it really is a new account we're going to be taking a look at. And obviously all they want me to do on their account is build a team. So let's take a look, right? I'm not gonna try to be harsh for newer players, but y'all are, hey, y'all just gotta face reality. We're gonna say what your account's looking like, okay? Hey, and we'll take a look right now. So I mean, Drake's wallpaper, I feel like it's free because of the Drake event. I mean, you're done the Drake event, so I'm not really gonna count that. I mean, it's a nice wallpaper, but it's free. And I'll give you 1 out of 5. Like, it's not, Drake is fire. Like, it's fire. Oh, okay, I rock with it. I'll give you 2 out of 5. It's an event wallpaper, but it's not one that you would see people use. Naga, okay. Again, I'll give you a 3 out of 5. I respect it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, these are not bad choices for your wallpapers. You're doing so good so far, Lahi. Okay. I can't give you that one. Maybe if you customize the background some way, put her in the school thing or whatever, so then it would transition from this to this, maybe, but that background really just, no, I can't give you that.
I want to preserve memories of my campus life.
Okay. I'll give you 4 out of 5. And literally all you got to do is change your background to a school theme so you can look like a real Naga fan, like some type of school background, change that, and then boom. But I'm gonna give you a 4 out of 5 on your wallpaper, right? Let's take a look at your banner here. Okay, you had to make sure that, you know, Naga was noticed as well. So it's as clear as day, Naga is realistically like you're just your favorite ever. I mean, the way you wrote it on the screen, you put Naga and then you said and Crown. Like, what the hell? But yeah, honestly, this is a really good frame. I would say for Little Mermaid, Raven's weapon matches like Little Mermaid color scheme so well. So for you to actually, like, I don't know if you figured that out yourself or if that's why you did it, but that's a really good frame with the character you put there. So I'm really happy about that. Your banner realistically is horrible though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your banner is not good whatsoever, bruh. It's okay though. It's okay. We don't judge. And you are, you know, chapter 20-9. That's your next mission. So I mean, it's not too bad. It's looking good. Let's see your account real quick. Okay, so you are stuck at the 160 wall. That's as clear as day, right? You have Raven and you have Eve, which realistically for your account, like, I would say that was a good pickup because you don't have Red Hood, right? You have Rappy. I would say Rappy's your strongest DPS guaranteed. You have Mana, which is okay. You have Little Mermaid, which is great. You have Helm, which is great. You have Mihara, which is great. Blanc. So you're not, you have a, like, you don't have a lot of characters. You really don't have a lot of characters. I do want to see what your team is looking like because that's what I'm going to need to do to fix your team. I think this is okay, realistically. Do you have Crown? You don't. And do you have Noir? You don't. Okay, so realistically, I would say like the team you have is your best team possible. What I say Alice should be, oh, this is a mistake. If you play on auto, it should be like this, right? Probably have Rappy first, right? And then you could have Alice there. Realistically, I would say Alice is a good pick. Like, sure, she's a great pick. If you want another character there that you can put on the team, it could be Mihara, it could be Eve, or it could even be Raven herself, or even Privity. Privity is a great character that can help you with your team and your setup right here, right? Realistically, this is all you have access to, so I will say like this is going to probably be the best team that I can create for you. My advice for you, for someone who's like under the 160 wall, if we filter your thing by limit break, right, you only have two characters that are 3 stars, right? And then you have two, or I guess 3 other characters that are 2 stars, so you only need 1 more dupe of each character. Now for Litter, you are guaranteed 1 copy of Litter, right? You're guaranteed 1 copy of Litter through this, right? So you don't need to worry about that. What I would say is, because you have Alice LB3 as well, right? Oh no, you don't, right? Okay, that's fine, but I wouldn't recommend that either. I would say probably like this right here is a mistake. You know what I mean? I know as a new player you want the brand new characters, right? But I feel like you're never gonna get past the 160 wall if you're aiming for new characters. You get what I mean? Like you have Trina over here, but you don't even have Scarlet at the bottom there. You don't even have Cinderella at the bottom here. So why do you have Trina here, right? So I'm gonna fix your wish list because I just don't agree with it whatsoever, right? All I'm going to do is give you my suggestion, right? This is what I would say to do, right? Have your wish list be something like this, right? Or maybe you don't need Signal because you don't have any dupes. It could be like someone like Mast or whoever, right? It doesn't really matter, right? Have your wish list be characters that you own already that have dupes in them. That way you are getting the max limit break you need, right? That way, if you get a SSR off of this, it is going to 100% be a dupe, right? Your main focus right now realistically should be nothing but passing the 160 wall, not obtaining new characters, respectfully. So I would say 100% for like your pilgrims. By all means, like you can keep it like this if you want. I mean, I still think you should probably put, you know, any of these characters like Mihara and Isabel here as well. I mean, I'm gonna do it for you, right? If you want, you can change it later. That's if you want, but your wishes should be like this, in my opinion, so that if you guaranteed get an SSR when you do these summons, you are 100% guaranteed a dupe of a character you already own, right? The more dupes you get for whatever character it is here, the better it is for you to get past the 160 wall. That's my only advice. Chasing new characters is not going to help you. You have a dupe of Alice. I didn't even know that. So let's go back here and put Alice in there, right? If you have a dupe in Alice, then you want to put Alice on here, right? It's really just that simple. So take out Bay, boom. Now if you were to get a dupe of Alice, you would have 2 dupes of Alice, and if you were to get Alice one more time, you'd have 3, right? Essentially you're just building up your dupes, and that's exactly what you want, in my personal opinion. I feel like that's exactly what you want, right? Your squad is good, your account, it's not the best account, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a newer account, so I'm not gonna like lash you for that. I think you have some decent options for DPSs. I mean, you got Rappy, you don't really need to worry. You have Little Mermaid and you have Rappy, you don't need to worry. Realistically, you have Litter as well, you know what I mean? So you don't realistically need to worry, but I would just say you just need to focus on getting dupes, right? Your inventory, all your boxes are gone. Realistically, it is what it is. Do you have any overload gear in? Because I have overload gear for my account, so I'm assuming you do as well. No, you don't. And my free-to-play account is fairly like where yours is at, but I have overload gear thanks to the Drake event. So I'm not sure what you did with that piece. I'm sure you just gave it to Naga but didn't actually get overload gear, but it's okay, I guess. I mean, I realistically, that's all I can give you advice for, right? Realistically. So going over your account for a newer account and all that stuff, I think your account is not too bad. Obviously you don't have all the characters like I said, but I cannot say, oh, your account is this rank because you don't have the best characters in the game. I feel like that's just silly. It's like realistically how I want to rank your accounts, all you guys' accounts, is basically with what you have, how are you going about your gameplay? You get what I mean? Like with what you have, how are you going about clearing the story? What team are you making? What are you doing to make use out of your characters to still progress, even though you don't have every single great character in the game, right? And I feel like you did that with your team. Obviously, it was a bit iffy. If you play on auto, that team was not going to work out how you wanted it to work. So I fixed your team for you. And another mistake I would say you had was essentially your wish list, right? I understand every single new player wants to get the brand new units, but I don't think it's worth getting brand new characters if you're still behind in the 160 wall, right? Obviously, this is just my suggestion. If you want to watch this video to see what you had on your wish list before and change it right back to that, you can. I'm just trying to help as a fellow Nikke player, right? As the ghost of Shift Up, literally. But I think after seeing your account, seeing everything, your wallpapers were good, your account had decent characters, but like you made use of the characters you did have. It wasn't like a horrible team or anything like that. You don't have materials or anything like that, no overload gear, but it's like expected for a newer account. I'm gonna give your account a cool 7 out of 10. I don't feel like I could give it anything higher than that, just because there's nothing of your account that's pushing it to 8, 9, or 10, right? Like you don't have like any materials, your wishes wasn't that good, and all these little things. I'm sure you can understand what I'm getting at. But realistically, from this point on, with that team, if you were ever playing on auto and you had that team on before, the team I have set up for you now should work like it should literally work like jelly, right? So it's gonna, yeah, hey, Lottie, I'm gonna give you a cool 7 out of 10. Hope you're happy with that, and thank you for being on Account Wars. All right, y'all. Well, I can't log into the other account as well. So realistically, Lottie, you are the winner of this Account Wars by default. There's no other competition from the ranges level of 100 and 200. The other two people, Silva and Tyrone, I know you know who I'm talking about because you are Silva and Tyrone right now. Why can I not log onto your account? I don't know what it is for you, Tyrone, because it's saying something about like incorrect password or like update your account or something like that. But Silva, yours is straight up just saying like you need a new password, like forget password and stuff like that. That's what yours is just straight up saying. So you two, I need you two to, you know, fix your account, make that I can get on your account and all that stuff, and then comment or DM me saying, hey, I'm Tyrone, I'm Silva on Discord or in the comment section and say, hey, I fixed my account. And the next time I go for an account wars, you two will be head to head as like the runner-ups to obviously Lottie, who won this episode. But Lottie, thank you for coming into, you know, this account wars. Hope you're happy because you're the first ever person to have like a personal account wars. So yeah, but it's going to be your boy Zxous. I'm out. Peace.